Welcome. I'm Meredith. This is the Oasis Spiritual Empowerment Tarot, all about tarot, oracle, and empowering you. And today I've been unboxing. I'm really excited about this. So, the Jonasa Jaus decks, I adore. So I really want, I think it's like the third edition. I think it's the one with the flowers on the back. I don't have that one, but I do have, I think it's the fifth edition. It's not the last one that came out, but the one before that. And I adore it. I never know if I'm supposed to show, so. Oh, look how pretty. And I absolutely adore her artwork. But the Stunning Tarot, I've really, it's a deck that, it's like I wanted to like it, but I didn't think I really would. So I held back from it. And then when this edition, so this is the fourth edition, came out, each edition is a little bit different. And this one, I don't know. It kind of, sorry, there's like a sticker. It kind of called to me. So, fingers crossed that, So we'll say, but, and I love the size and shape of them. So that's always a benefit. Oh, and I like the backs. So I don't think I looked at anything. Like I glanced at it, but that's about it. So, it is hugely taller. I mean, not hugely, but it's significantly taller than a standard tarot. And a good bit more narrow. So, and I love, there's something about this size and shape that I just adore. Personally, it's just my thing. So what are we doing? So, if you're not, I feel like you're probably familiar, but just in case you're not, the different suits are very distinctly colored, which I really like. Trying to see. Okay, no. All right, so it looks like the majors are kind of all over the place. So, you know what? I'm going to pause this, and also I want to grab her other tarot deck so that we can maybe see them together at the end. So hang on. Okay, so I'm back, and I did reorder the whole deck because there were a lot of cards out of order. And I pulled up one of my Jonasa Jaus. This is edition 6 decks. She did the tiny, the medium, and the jumbo. I got all of them because I'm crazy. But I love the different sizes. And I did get extras. So if anybody wanted to trade like that 3rd edition for this edition, you just let me know. So I think, yeah, so they're exactly the same size. And just so you see, I mean, very different backs and things like that. But I'll at the very end, I'll lay this out and then I'll maybe add this just so you can see. But of course, every edition is very, very different. Sharon, a Trio of Witches Tarot, has a video. I haven't watched it yet, but it shows this deck with I guess it's the 7th edition, maybe, of the tarot. I'll link it in the description. I was waiting to unbox this to watch it, so, but let's go through. Let me play out just a little bit because they are a little tall. And I'll tell you, when I went through, I really didn't look at the images. I just focused on, so I just, I wanted to wait. at this. Love the Magician. And the High Priestess. And the cardstock is nice. It's fairly thick, very bendy and nice. I think it's going to shuffle very nicely. It's probably the same cardstock as the other deck. I think this might be the most sparse looking Empress, except for really minimal style decks. It's really interesting though. I like it. Love the hawk for the Emperor. That might be an eagle, whatever, but I have a thing with hawks, so I see it as a hawk. Love the Hierophant. That's an interesting Lover's card. Wow. And love the Chariot. And look at Justice. Oh. Fabulous. You know what it is? It's the minors in this deck that had me kind of pause. But we'll see how it goes. Love this for the heart. I mean, look at that. Wow. That's super fabulous. I don't know why he's barking. Wow. What a powerful statement, you know? Powerful image for that. Love the strength so much. And I love that it's 11. Just saying. This is a really interesting Hanged Man. You know, when I first looked at it, I started thinking about, like, looking at the nest, thinking of it as a place of safety and protection and community. And then I started thinking about, like, different perspectives on, I assume it's a wasp nest. That's what it looks like to me anyway. And, I don't know about you, but I tend not to think very favorably about wasps. But I feel like this is a card to, like, challenge perspectives. And all these roots and those air roots, the branches. It just speaks of such a connection. It's like the ripples in a pool. That's what I think of looking at it right now. Now, that could change tomorrow or later today, but for right now, that's what I'm getting. Love this. This is fabulous for death. Right? Because it's just a transformation. It's not an end. Beautiful, beautiful Temperance. And I love that we have the 2 instead of just that one figure. Love this Devil. First of all, he's super cute. But it's just very striking and very powerful energetically. It's an interesting tower. Oh, I love the star. And I love that we have that reflection in the water. Because I think that can speak volumes. And again, we have that reflection for the moon. Love the sun. I mean, it's all you need, really, is a sunflower. This card is so fabulous. It's a little bit creepy, but in the best possible way. Love that. Now, I will say, though, that this Judgment card definitely feels a bit more intimidating than most Judgment cards I see, at least to me. Everybody's perspective is different. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like with this card, there's really that warning um of the reactions to your actions, you know? Fabulous, fabulous world. Now, so you can probably tell here there's a very slight difference in those colors. So I separated these out like this because, so with the cups, we have this really nice red. And then with the swords, it's like, it's just a little bit odd. This is more pink, I guess. And this is more orangey. But it's, I mean, it's super, super close in color. I do wish that the colors were more different. I feel like, and I have no idea if this is true, but it feels like maybe the creator had, you know, I think a lot of us maybe tend to assign certain colors to certain suits. It just feels like that color. And I feel like maybe these were the colors, you know what I mean? And rather than change them because they were so close, they're like, well, that's the color. Like, I can understand that. Does that make sense? Like, that's how I would be. It's not like a big deal. I do wish, though, that they were a little more different, but it's okay. But you can see that, you know, here. Look at that ace, though. Oh, that is super fabulous. That's a very powerful ace. So the suits, and this was a lot of what made me hesitate with this deck, because the suits are all very, very different. So for Pentacles, we have Egypt, right? And it feels, you know, you can feel that kind of sand and deserty pyramid kind of mystery. Like, I do anyway. Look at that. Love this. And I love that this is the Four of Pentacles, because to me, it's the hawk, right? Like the hawk god Horus. And he's far-seeing, you know, and you know, the Four of Coins or Pentacles is about, you know, keeping your stuff close to you, right? Holding on to your resources. So I feel like this is, you know, like, hey, you need to look ahead, see what's coming, you know, like the squirrel, like you have to put away your shells for that winter that's coming. I feel like that's what this is speaking to. I really like that. Wow. That's so fabulous. Look at the eyes. I feel like this is something that I should know what it is, but I don't. Like, I feel like it's indicative of something, but I don't know what. I may have to Google it. If you know, put it in the comments, but I feel like that's significant. Super gorgeous. So, and you can see we have the numbers, and you can see the suit signifier, right? So you can see the coins. No words. Wow, look at that. Love this. Oh, and this. Wow. So then we have the page. So now here we do have page of coins written. And then instead of the knight, we have the warrior. And the queen. I love how she's holding it like above her hand, you know? Really, really nice. And the king. Okay, so now for the cups, we're in Arabic land. I don't know if there was a specific area or if it's just meant to be, you know, because Egypt is pretty specific. But either way. So yeah, I thought there would be like too much of a disconnect for like to have such very different suits. Yeah, I mean, obviously you want your suits to be different, but I don't know. I'm interested in seeing how they feel when I lay them out, you know, and shuffle them. This is so beautiful. I love this so much. Wow. So again, we have the warrior, as you know, who's as the knight. Really interesting that we have the Queen of Cups with the sword in hand. Also the cup. And the king. So now for the wands, we have like witches. Really, really like the way this was done. This is fabulous. I love this card. And I love the color for this. Ordinarily, I wouldn't think purple for wands. It's just, you know, it's not a color I would associate. But because of the subject, I think it's perfect. So it's just kind of interesting. If you can see that clearly. I hope so. It's a little dark, but I can see it well. Wow, look at this. I love that. Oh, wow. Look at him. Love that. Okay, So now for swords, we have mermaids. Which is really interesting. You know, when we think of swords, you know, you think of, you know, thoughts, right? But water tends to be emotion. And I really love this combination because your thoughts create your emotions. So I actually really love this. So now again, even though these reds are very similar, I mean, clearly cups, clearly swords. So it's not like you're going to get confused. Oh, wow. I love that. Huh. Oh, wow. That's a very powerful. I don't know what it is about it, but there's something really powerful about that one. At least to me. This is an interesting page of swords. Oh, I love that warrior. She's fabulous. Oh, and the queen. How I feel about the king. Because, you know, we have all these mermaids, and then the king is like a human, right? It's interesting. All right. So let's give these a shuffle. And then I'll lay them out. And we can kind of see, you know, how they might look in a reading. And then, yeah, I mean, they shuffle just beautifully. And then I'll lay them out with the Jonasa Jaus. Is it Jonasa Jaus? I am so sorry. I don't know. Just to kind of get a feel for how they might read together. Now, I have big hands, and this is a stretch. But you can very, very easily, just because I have the other deck, so, you know, shuffle like that. Now, there's no book. There might be like a PDF or I don't know, you know. So I don't have it. I would kind of, I might like it for this deck only because I feel like there are things that I'm not picking up on that maybe I should be. But as I spend time with it, that could change too. Oh, it just looks wonderful though. So I kind of want to see. Somewhere, hold on. Right, so we have some cups, but what I want to see, just want to see how they look with the swords. You know, just to, just to see. And again, it's not like I'm going to confuse them. Yeah. No, I mean, it's super clear what's what. And side by side, you can definitely see this is a more vibrant, like a true red maybe, and this is more pink. But clearly there is no, you're not going to mistake one for the other. And I gotta tell you, I really did think that there might be too much of a disconnect for me with the different suits. I don't feel that way at all, actually, which makes me really happy. Yeah, they just feel nice. Let's grab, so we have one of everybody. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it would be jarring to go from, one suit to another, like in a reading like this. But it doesn't feel that way at all. It feels very, very cohesive. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited because, again, that was the main reason why I held back from this deck. Is because I just expected to kind of be pulled out of it because of the differences, but I'm not. I'm absolutely not. So that makes me very happy. So let's just take a quick look at how this looks. Now, again, I don't have the latest version of the Jonasa Jaus Tarot. So this is the 6th edition. So I think she's on 7, maybe 8. I don't even know. But if you just wanted to see how they might pair, because I love that they're the same size too. That was one of the things that kind of tipped it over for me. I was like, well, because this deck used to be almost like an oracle shape, I think. Again, it's the first time I have it, but from what I've seen, but look at how nice these are together. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm definitely going to pair these. Now, in Sharon's video, she got the Jonasa Jaus edition that goes with this. I'm pretty positive. So I'm looking forward to watching that to see, how they look together. But I really like this one. This is I really like this. The only one, if anybody has that 3rd edition with the daisies, I will trade you. I have an unopened. Just saying. Because I just love the backs. But it's not, it's whatever. But I love these together. And I think maybe because their art style is so distinct that even though these decks are very, very different, kind of like the way the suits are very different, it creates this cohesion that's just fabulous. At least to me. Let me know what you think. Do you have her decks? Which editions do you have, if you have them? What do you think? I love, this is, I love uniquely sized and shaped tarot decks. It really doesn't matter. It could be big, could be tiny, but this is one of my favorites. This kind of long and thin. There's just something so pleasing about it. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be pairing these. So I guess, when I read for myself, I have the jumbo, which is huge, and I tend to use that one for myself. But I may move more to this size just because it's just so nice with these. Although the jumbo would probably be great with it too. And the teeny tiny one is so cute. One day, I'm gonna take, because I got 2 of them, and just in case I mess up, but I want to create tiles from the tiny edition, and get some resin. And never worked with resin, but I feel like it's not that hard. I could absolutely be wrong and screw it up. But I mean, for what I want to do with it, there's definitely complicated stuff that you could do, but I feel like to just encapsulate them won't be that bad, although I could be wrong. So we'll say one day when I have more free time, that's what I'm going to do. But I love these together. So let me know what you think. what you like. How do you think, if you have the newer edition of this and this, how do you think they compare together? I'm going to watch Sharon's video and try to see. But let me know if you already know. And until next time, just be wonderful to yourself. Be really, really wonderful, because you deserve the best, only the best, all the best. And that is my wish for you.